Okay, we're going. Bye. Google is not permitting to upload anymore. So we're having the first part of the millennium in Revelation 20. Who knows what the millennium is?
Not me. 1,000 years.
That's
Way to go.
it's very, very true. You know, a millennium is 1,000 years, and that's why in the Roman letters there's an M. It's called millennium, and if you see an M, it's always 1,000, and if you see 1,000 or 2,000, you see 2 M's, and so on. Anyway,
he's a good little fellow.
All scriptures are given by the inspiration of
God.
All scriptures in the Bible are given by the inspiration of God. It's profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instructions. If you want to get instructed, read the Bible in righteousness, that the man of God may be perfect. So, if you want to be perfect, truly furnished unto all good works. Oh, that's a $5 admission now.
How's it, Jackie?
And we just made clear that all scriptures are given by the inspiration of
God.
Oh, there you go. You pass. Again, sometimes or many times I like to open up with a little prayer, or somehow every one of us should pray in our own mind or our own mind that God will give you understanding. Not only what I say, but what the scriptures say. That we understand His preserved word, and we can still give Him thanks that we can still assemble in freedom. Many people in many countries today cannot assemble as Christians, or some Christians or whatever, and study the Word of God. It's impossible. They would probably put you in jail. And that's right today. So we can give God thanks that we're still living in a country where we have freedom. So, sort of. Blessed and holy is he that has part in the first resurrection. Remember that one? I'll give you a little one for the sticker if I got enough. The first resurrection. I'll give you one after, if I have enough. Or maybe I got one here for you. You're going to get another one too. You get one here and one there, and that's it. Okay, blessed and holy is he that has part in the first resurrection. Keep that in your mind. The introduction was again the same thing. The author is John, the Apostle John, and he was an eyewitness. He gives account of himself. That he gives us also a promise right in the first chapter that blessed is he that readeth. John experienced, I saw or heard, I looked, and I beheld. So last time, if you remember, we talked about a lot of things which were very hard to understand. And I guarantee you, if somebody would ask me, I would probably have to look up again. It's a very tough situation to really get ingrained and really understand. Today it is really serious. If you only understand today what I'm talking about, basically the judgment or the millennium, then you will be fine. All the rest it will make sense in the future when you read the book again. We discovered, and we were dealing with the 7 churches on the beginning. We had many other 7s. There were 7 seals, 7 bowls of wrath, 7 angels, and on. Many times the number 7, which is perfect, was given. We discovered the mystery of Babylon in chapter 17 and 18, and in chapter 19 we learned that we will see the return of Jesus Christ. Very important. And today we deal a little bit with the millennium, the reign for 1,000 years with Jesus Christ. At least his chosen one will experience it. Most churches today do not believe in the millennium, that there is 1,000 years of reign. Millennium means 1,000 and all-millennium means that it's before the rapture. There's a lot of other things. Many churches believe that it's symbolically. Premillennialism is the minority. If you believe that you're raptured before, because you're coming back with Christ. So you have to probably be up there before. So that's one thing to keep in mind. So some also believe that we are in the 1,000 years right now. And that movement is called, a group what is called preterists. Preterists. Yes, P-R-E-D-E-S-R-R-S-T-S, preterists. They believe that everything is fulfilled. We're already living in those 1,000 years, which is totally non-biblical. But a lot of people believe almost anything. So let the buyer beware. That's another way, basically, to deny the 1,000-year reign.
My baby.
Okay, even in the millennium, when people do believe in the millennium, there's a big split of Christian people too. We have the pre, the mid, and the post, and some other ones, little other ones. So one is before, one is in the middle, and one is in the end of the 70th week of Daniel. If we remember what I was talking about in Daniel, the 70th week in Daniel, some call it rapture. Which is not, there's only once in the Bible the word rupture, rapturo, but that's another one. It all depends on your hermeneutics. Who knows what hermeneutics is? It's a tough word, very easy to understand if you know it. It means nothing but the explanation, the interpretation of scriptures. That's the way you see scriptures. And that's when some people take it seriously, and it's literal. That means everything I see, it's literal. When it says 1 week, it is 1 week. If it says 1,000, it is 1,000. They would say it's just basically it is symbolically. The millennium means it's just a long time. So we can find out that many times in Christianity we can explain everything away. Therefore, it's very important for you to read it yourself and see what it means to you. Because God will teach you. Not me or anybody. There's a lot of confusion if you ever research that. And I have to flick off a lot of good teachers. All of a sudden they go off. Because they have certain things what they believe to be true. That doesn't make them less of a Christian or more of a Christian, but I stick to the basics. And again, you should stick by it yourself. What is important, I don't know if I have enough time. I do. I have to cut this off in 10-minute section. I don't know why, because I'm too cheap to buy a program to cut my movies. Google does not let us upload anymore. I don't know if you heard of it. Okay, when we look at the writing of Luke, I think I should stop and go to the second part. Hi Googles, no not Googles, YouTube, we're on YouTube now.